Porsche and a brush. Was it perfectly safe or was it perfectly I cannot believe I'm doing this. So what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan the Organizer. Today we're testing the new DIY Detail PSB or Perfectly Safe Brush. What are we doing? I'm hoping this truly works. I saw the videos from DIY Detail. I mean, they released this and they sold out in a few hours on a day. So I know a lot of people have purchased this, but is it truly safe? We're going to talk about this and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how you can make sure that your experience is going to be safe. But what we're going to do is take this perfectly fine Porsche with nice paint. We're going to do it in real time. So I'm going to wash one of the doors. I'm going to use a 45-degree angle. So we're going to see if this induces any scratching or swirling. And we're going to, of course, rinse off and then dry the paint and use an inspection light to see if there's any truth to all of this, because we've always been told to never use brushes, right? But this is something different that Ivan developed, by the way. Ivan passed by this week and he dropped this brush over. So no, this video is not paid for. However, he did give me this for me to try. So this uses a typical thread attachment that you'd have, right, for your standard poles. So what I used is something that you can have extended, kind of a pole for painting and all that kind of stuff. So it has this head threaded insert. You just put the whatever pole you guys have. This one happens to be extendable, but they will have one eventually available. So by the way, I'll leave the links to all the tools, products and the equipment in the description under the video for you guys to check it out. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So this is designed by Ivan. So he's always tinkering on new stuff. So you can tell here, there's these angles there to the brush itself. So these are not just flat, but they're going to help contour. This is made for those of you, obviously, who can't necessarily reach in different areas in the bottom to save your back. Also, you don't have to bend over, and up top, instead of getting a work platform, you can get something like this. These are feathered tips. So if you look here at the end, the ends are split, right? So this is acid dipped, and this causes the hairs to split up. So this is supposed to be softer for the paint. Now, this doesn't mean you don't use safe washing methods, right? So you need a good lubricating soap in the bucket. And what we're using today is the Clean by Pan the Organizer shampoo, because I know this has tons of lubrication. So if this still scratches with that, well, then we know there is a problem with this. So tons of lubrication, great suds in the bucket. All you need is half an ounce for every gallon of water. So in a typical wash bucket, I add anywhere from 3 to 4 gallons of water, which means 1.5 to 2 ounces of this, or 45 to 60 milliliters is all you need in your wash bucket. And that's pretty much it. This is the perfect size or width to fit in the bucket, as you're going to see. So we're going to dip that in there. Of course, we're going to snow foam the vehicle to add that lubrication on there. And then to dry, I'm using the Clean by Pan the Organizer rinseless drying towel, which you can also use not only at the end of a rinseless wash process, but at the end of a standard wash like we're doing here with soap and shampoo. This is a more manageable size compared to my bigger 35 by 27 inch towel. This is a 18 by 20 size towel, so way more manageable. Beautiful twisted loop, 70-30 Korean blend. This nice coral color, just look at that. The stitching, everything is just pure perfection. New factory collaboration with the House of Rags, so they got probably the best factory in South Korea. 100% South Korean made, by the way, just beautiful quality. This can suck up to a gallon of water on its own. So you can do at least a big size truck with just this towel. And then we're going to use my Scan Grip inspection light to see if we induced any marring. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do that real-time demo. All right, guys, so we have a layer of the Clean by Pan the Organizer shampoo that was foamed on there. 1:10 dilution ratio in your foam cannon is all you need. In the wash bucket here, as you can tell, the brush fits nicely. So we have the Clean by Pan the Organizer shampoo as well in the bucket. Let me move that aside. So we're getting all that lubrication, and let's start. Of course, you're not going to scrub like a madman, but what I'm doing here is going at it 45 degrees. So if we see any 45-degree scratches and swirls or whatever marks, we're going to know that those were induced by what we just did right now. I'm doing many backs and forths, so I'm doing more than I would normally. So we're going to see if there's any truth to this. And you know what? Don't do this normally, but let me scrub even harder. So as you can tell here, I'm pushing it so we can see those fibers go back and forth. I'm really pushing on strong. That's doing a lot. So 45 degrees. All right, let's put that back in there. Now we're going to rinse. We're going to dry, and we're going to look for those kind of diagonal stripings or scratches if there are any. So this soap, I love it. It just washes, rinses out freely and easily. Let's take the Clean by Pan, the Organizer rinseless drying towel, and dry this off. So very soft on the paint. I can tell there's a lot of contamination. So this is a rental Porsche that I had from the dealership because mine is in to get an alignment and for some maintenance. I love having the car in a tip-top performance right. So now this panel is bone dry. Let's make sure that everything here is okay. Now let's bring in the inspection light. All right, guys, moment of truth. We have our trusty inspection light. So let's look for those diagonal lines if there are any. As you saw, there is no paint protection on here. This is a loaner from the dealership right now. And it was just sheeting, no beading. It's pretty rough. This is clean and it still has imperfections and the rest. But let's shine a light and let's look for those vertical stripes. And other than whatever was there initially, because this has seen quite a bit of miles, so normal swirls, but none of those straight lines. So there's this regular swirling and marring, but as you can see, nothing in a diagonal. Even if I zoom in as closely as I can here, let me bring you in, there you go. Look at that. Nothing. Nothing. Not a single diagonal line, actually. Guys, look at that. Interesting. So I guess not all brushes are made the same, right? Huh. Look at that. I'm still looking at it. If we bring it from afar, let's try changing color temperature to this more warm tone. There we go. See if we see, because sometimes depending on the color, it's better to change tones or color temperature and nothing. So we are not getting none of those diagonal lines. Remember, right? We brushed in straight diagonal strokes. So I think the proof is in the pudding right here. Drop a comment in the comment section. If you've tried this, let the people know what your impressions are if you bought it and tried it. And were you expecting it to completely destroy and wreck the paint? Let me know. So the DIY Detail Perfectly Safe brush. Was it perfectly safe or was it perfectly I think it's perfectly safe, at least from this initial testing. Again, if you guys have bought this and tested this, were you expecting it to not kind of mar the paint or do some heavy scratching? Certainly, Ivan has never steered me wrong. We've been friends now for years and years. He's been in the detailing industry for over 4 decades. This man knows more than we'll ever learn in our entire lives, probably. So kudos to him. But he always thinks outside the box and comes up with this thing called a perfectly safe brush. This, by the way, is like 25 USD. That's worth nothing. There are brushes that are worth way more than this. And with the handle eventually that will be available as well once they restock and have the whole thing. I think he said it should be, don't quote me on it, but around the $40 to $50 area. So for a full kit. But I mean, this right now, if you don't want to bend over or don't have the energy, or you have something that prevents you maybe from bending over, you have back pains, whatever it may be, or you can't necessarily reach the top roof portions of a vehicle, you have a larger car, you want to be more speedy, more efficient, whatever it may be, as long as you're using proper lubrication from either a rinseless wash or something, again, like the Clean by Pan, the Organizer shampoo. This thing, if you haven't tested this, it smells great, rinses off freely, pH neutral, you can use it in direct sunlight, you can use it in your foam cannon, in the wash bucket, tons of lubrication, very strong cleaning power, despite it being a pH neutral, it still has very good surfactants in there. The quality of the formulation is just nuts. And again, the scent of this too, forget about it. So as long as you're using common sense, good lubrication, you follow your normal techniques, the pre-wash, pre-spray, whatever you're doing, then the contact wash, and yeah, although this was a rental vehicle with no protection on it, we clearly demonstrated that this did nothing. So the links to all this stuff in the description. If you used it, let me know your personal impressions. Did it scratch your paint? Who knows? Let us know. Let the people know how it worked out for you. Drop comments in the comment section. And many more cool videos, by the way. I was using for this video the new AR630 V2 pressure washer. So if you haven't seen it yet on the channel, check it out. What a machine. I won't say more. So DIY detail, perfectly safe brush. It works well. I'm still in love with myself. I like a microfiber wash mitts, right? So if you're looking for that, we'll look no further than the Clean by Pan, the Organizer lineup. Look at that, the Clean by Pan logo on the cuff. Fantastic, just plush, luscious Korean microfiber. This is beautiful. So yeah, I like mitts, but if you're somebody who wants the brush, well, this for now is the only one that I've seen that can do this type of thing. New generation, super soft bristles here, perfect size to dip inside your bucket. This was well thought out, so the design is great. You can add whatever handle you want to it, telescopic, extendable, whatever it may be. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. So the perfectly safe brush seems to be perfectly safe. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. In the meantime, guys, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.